Hi YouTube, this is going to be the most sort of ratchet video because, I don't know, I'm just having a weird day where I procrastinate all day, I feel, and, oh, you're seeing my boobs. I'm not even wearing a bra in this video. I haven't brushed my hair, I haven't dried my hair, my eyeliner is all not nice, I don't know, I haven't even planned this video. I knew the topic, but I haven't actually planned it. I'm working for you IB students. You might right now. I'm working on my extended essay, or trying to work on it, and I'm like highly emotional and yeah. I don't even know. Also, I was going to do some cast stuff today in the city, so I took the bus to the city, and then I found out that the cast stuff was cancelled, or not cancelled, but it wasn't today. I hadn't got that information. So, I went to the city and I took the bus right back again. So I basically wasted time I could have spent sleeping in my bed. But today I still want to talk about free will, which we have recently, like last week, not the week that was, but the week before, we talked about free will in TOK class, and it's a very kind of creepy, freaky subject that is also kind of interesting, and my camera is like cricket. And first of all, how would you define free... Oh my god. How would you define free will? I mean, if you define having a free will like that you can, to a certain extent, do what you want, we kind of do have free will, depending on your mindset, of course. But if you define free will as something that you're completely free, that you can do whatever you want, and nothing is really controlling you, I don't think we have free will. We went through the concept of the term... Oh, I'm gonna get the presentation, just so I can... Yeah. We went through the concept of... determinism, which is where basically you think everything has happened because of something else, or that everything has a cause. And that is really freaky to think about. And I thought about that when I was reading biology the week after, or this week, because we had a test, which I got a 7 on, by the way. I did. But anyways, and it was immunity and stuff, and like, all of the things that happen in your immune system is because something else has happened. Like, there's an immune response because a pathogen has come in, right? And then all of the other... And the same, like, probably in chemistry and stuff, reactions happen because something happened in the beginning, and then everything happens of a causal reaction because of other things. And I've kept thinking of determinism when I was reading biology, and it's just, like, just comes to show that TOK just goes through your whole life, or at least for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna read some of the things here. Is free will an illusion? We do not decide things we do because something predisposes us to behave a certain way. So that is sort of thinking that there's always something that makes us do things. For example, even when you're having a discussion with someone about free will, and then you, for example, say that I think that free will is something I have, and the other person is completely deterministic, and I'm like, well, I'm waving my hand right now, and that's something that I decided because I have free will. But then the other person could say, well, you sort of just did that because you wanted to prove that I am... Oh my god, this is... Anyways, so he says that, no, you just did that because of the force of this discussion. Like, you wanted to prove something, so there was something that made you do that. Or it wasn't exactly you completely freely doing it. You wanted to do it to prove something. So there was something that caused you to do it. And there's also our biology dictates our choices. We all have a selfish gene, and that is sort of that we are dictated by our biology, and I think to a certain extent we are. I need to breathe. Yeah. And also societal conditioning dictates our choices. And this is kind of freaky, or not freaky, but maybe kind of. But that a lot of the things we do or do not do is because of society. Like, you wouldn't walk into school naked because that's, you know, it's just something you don't do because it's not normal. And if you really were a believer in free will, I'm sure you would do that any day. But even if you did do that to prove that you have free will, you wouldn't be proving that because you just did that. Society is still kind of controlling you because you just did that to prove society wrong. So something is still causing you to do it. So it's like you can't escape. That's something that makes you do things. So yeah, determinism. The universe operates in accordance with the causal principle. Every event has a cause, which is basically what I just said. All our actions may therefore be traced back to factors beyond our control. We have no free will. And this is kind of interesting because when you think of it, if you think about the Big Bang, and how time only goes in one direction, so it has to be something caused something, because the Big Bang ultimately caused everything, right? And I remember when I was smaller, I used to think, well, it's not my fault. I wasn't the one who had me, and then it's not mom's fault either, because she wasn't the one who chose to be born. It was the other person, and so on and so forth. This is kind of weird, but everything is because of the Big Bang, if that is what was the very first thing. And from there, everything has just been causes of causes of causes, like causeception. And but it's freaky to think about this. We are masters of our own destiny. We are free to do as we wish when we decide what we want to do. It is our conscious mind that makes the decision. In a sense, of course, we can decide what we want to do, but the reason behind why we're deciding a certain thing is because previous experiences have caused us to make that decision in the future. For example, if you have a bad experience with a certain event, and later you get to choose between that event and another event, you won't choose the event you had a bad experience with. So in a sense, something is still causing you to choose something else. So in a sense, it isn't really up to you. So I actually think I'm more towards determinism. I'm not saying that I don't feel free. I'm not I feel like a very free person, but not in the sense that I have complete free will. I'm free-spirited in a sense. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the presentation is just about the human sciences, because we talked about human sciences before this. So yeah, it's kind of freaky, and I think that we personally have to decide how we look at free will, how we define free will. But if you're going to go hardcore free will is where you're completely free to choose for yourself. But it also depends on how you, I don't know, it's just weird, because even, if you say, well, I chose this ice cream because I really liked the taste of that ice cream, and that was my conscious mind. There's also something that caused you to really like the taste of that ice cream. I don't think you're just genetically, even if it is your genes that made you like that ice cream, there is still something that caused you to like that ice cream. It's not your free will. I don't know, it's so freaky. I just can't get over it. It's very interesting, and such topics is partly why I'm interested in studying philosophy, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to study philosophy at university. And yeah, I feel like I have so much more to say on this topic, but I'm just so rattled. My head is just all over the place, and I was going to plan this and make it all awesome and stuff, but no, that didn't happen. But I love discussing this, so if you want to start a discussion in the comment section below, or if you want me to make more videos on it, or just questions, I love like making debate on such topics, and that's why I really like TOK class, when we have debates like that. So yeah, have a nice day. And for you IB students, I think we all have similar deadlines when it comes to the extended essay. For you IB students who are working on the extended essay at this very moment, or like these next few days, I feel your pain, but it's soon over and we'll move on. And my essay personally sucks, but it's soon done, and I'm pretty sure I'll pass. It has to be really bad for you not to pass, I think. So, good luck and bye-bye.